Hi everyone, I'm GREYMOND. Today I wanted to talk to you about the fact that if you are not seeing progress, if you feel like my recovery is very slow, or I'm not recovering, or I feel like I'm going backwards, the reason why this is happening is that you're not doing enough ERP. And by ERP, I mean obviously exposure and response prevention, putting the accent on response prevention. Meaning anybody who has OCD is in exposures all the time. That's a given. But if you are overwhelmingly responding rather than doing response prevention, then you are training your brain that this is actually important, relevant, and scary, which will bring up more thoughts, not less. So you have to see which way are you leaning here. If you are leaning towards doing more reassurance behaviors and compulsions, you have to increase the amount of exposures. And when you're going into an exposure, really mentally prepare yourself for battle, that this is going to be bad. It's going to give me a lot of anxiety. I'm going to feel terrible. When I do, I will choose to do nothing. I will choose to disregard. I will choose not to care, even though I do feel like I care, but I'm going to kind of step over it and choose to refuse. And whatever my brain tells me, any feelings, any images, thoughts that I'm a bad person, feelings of guilt, feelings of shame, feelings like I need to figure something out, I'm not doing it. I'm not ruminating. I'm done. I'm not doing any compulsions, nothing. And you have to push this way. Nobody's going to do exposures for you. Nobody's going to recover for you. This is your journey. You need to do this. And you need to do this every single day. Every day that you're saying, well, I'll start tomorrow, I'll do it later. That later is never going to come, or it's going to come years later. You need to start doing it now. Don't wait for the perfect opportunity to start recovery. Recovery is going to be difficult either way. So unless you're in some sort of dire situation in your personal life, you don't really need to wait. Start now. Start doing recovery work. You will see, you will start to feel better. I would say within 2 months, people feel a million times better when they're actively doing recovery work. If you're doing it here and there, then the result is here and there. You know, everything depends on you. Everything depends on how much recovery work you're doing, how much disregarding you're doing. In that way, in that sense, you are controlling your OCD. You are controlling your recovery. So you need to see it that way, that you're not powerless. You do hold all the power, you're just not using it. Approach it like you would approach a battle. This is a battle I have to win. I cannot lose. I have to win. How do I win? I have to do this, this, and this. So guess what? This is what I'm going to do today. And I'm going to do it over and over and over again until this no longer scares me. You know, this has to be your mindset, and you have to keep that mindset and keep going like this. No excuses. No tomorrow. No, I'll start next week. Do it now, because you're wasting time. You're wasting your life on this. You know, after recovery, the one thing is that you regret all the time you've wasted. You won't regret not paying attention to a thought or not doing a compulsion. That you will not regret, but you will regret the wasted time. So you have to do the work, and you have to keep doing it. And as you keep doing it, you will see that you're on the right track. You will see that the thoughts lose their power, that they don't matter, that the compulsion was not important, even though it seemed so real. And it's easier to step over the next one. I hope you find my videos helpful. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. I do daily videos about OCD recovery. If you would like to do one-on-one recovery program with me, all the information is on youhaveocd.com. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.